Good morning. Good morning, everybody. James here, of course, from the Dragon Blogger team with a morning stream for you. A bunch of very cool products that we're going to be showcasing, showing you guys today. Probably some hands-on stuff, and then some other products that we're going to definitely be showing as well. We're going to start this off today with, of course, the Vizony Q8 800 ANSI 5G Wi-Fi projector. That's the projector I actually had, and we're going to let this video play for you guys so you can see this right here.
Plugged in. This is the 800 luminescent projector right here, and of course, if you guys can see, we do have multiple HDMI connections, 2 USB ports, RJ45 connection, and 2 3.5 connections as well. On top, we have all the buttons to control it, but there is a remote control as well to run all of this system. Now, on the front, of course, you're going to see the fins on the side for airing. You're also going to see that lens up there as well with their beautiful little logo. Now, of course, if I walk in, you guys are going to see it start glowing just a little bit more. Now, I do have, of course, Keystone lights set around here, so you guys are seeing that as well, but a good little projector to do well. Now, this is a smart projector, and if I actually turn around, you guys can see it. I actually have it on my screen right now, which is actually doing quite well with the amount of light I have connected in here. Now, yes, that is a smart projector, so it will do that. It does have Android-based apps. You're going to have access to over 8,000 apps on hand with this. Now, this is, of course, 5G compatible, but it does work with 2.4 connection as well on top of that for this system. Now that I have the lights off, you guys are seeing this in full force. Now, this is, of course, auto keystone correction, but it does have access to all.
Now, with this, of course, full smart projector, 1080p, 800 ANSI lumens brightness, 5G connectability, but can be connected up to 2.4G if you want. RJ45 connection with remote control. Built-in apps, guys, over 7,000 apps you have access to with no problem. Play Netflix, Hulu, and all those other enjoyable ones. Connect up a Nintendo Switch and video game off of this with no issue as well. It's got multiple input sources, of course, with that. It's very easily inaccessible. This is a great projector that's going to do well for a lot of people. This thing's just going to do what you need when you need it, and it has that brightness that you would expect for it. It has built-in speakers. The speakers do well. You can even mirror your phones to this on top of that and just go with it as you want. This is a projector that's going to stand the test for you and do very, very well. So if you're looking for a projector like this, I'm going to tell you, the Vizony is definitely a great option for you. It's just one of those cool little ones. And it's actually like 50% off today. Really, really nice deal for that. Darthman, what's up, buddy? I'm going to pop back over here one second. I'm going to drop that off because we're going to show you guys this right here. This is from ESR. This is the ESR iPad Pro 12.9 case with magnetic cover. Now, this is a nice little case that's going to do a lot. It's only going to fit the 12.9-inch version iPad Pros, though. Now, it is a magnetic case, has 9 settings of positions that you can set this in, which is actually kind of cool. So you can actually set this in and use it. Now, it is a magnetic case. It does have a slot for the stylus pen, of course, as well with this. The case does break apart in 2 pieces, and that is the actual case that goes around your iPad, and then it actually has the magnetic stand that connects to that piece. Now, this will allow you to set it up in multiple positions as you want with this. When you put it back there, you can use it as just an open book style to protect your iPad, or take it off and then connect up your iPad into this. Now, with this, of course, it's got the opened areas back there, but it's going to allow you to magnetically stand it and position it as well. Now, it does have the open camera lens slot, so you can still use your camera with it. It has all of the buttonholes as well with that. Now, this is a cool little stand that's going to do amazingly well for everybody. And you can position it pretty much how you want with that, which is kind of cool. So that is a great little one from ESR, of course. Now, I do have other products that I do need to show you guys, so bear with me as I slide over here for a second. Justin has me showing you guys a good amount of product today. I'm going to attempt to show you guys the product as much as I can. So the first product we're going to show you guys, of course, is from ESR. This is the ESR keyboard and of keyboard and of course case. This is a keyboard stand case. It's a magnetic keyboard. This is called the Case 360, so it is a 360 case. Inside here, of course, you're going to be greeted with everything you need for this device. Now, technically, it's even going to show you guys how to use it. So here is, of course, the case. Nice blacked on color. It is a magnetic clasp. This clasp will open, of course, and pop open. Now, in the back, you have your camera lens slot like you would expect. But once you slide it open, you're going to be greeted with, of course, the keyboard. Now, you'll notice that I have that foam pad in there, and that's because, well, that's what comes in it. But right there is your full-on keyboard. Now, with this, though, you can actually tilt the screen and pop it off. This is a magnetic cover. Now, this cover means you can actually put the screen in whatever position you want, and it does tilt back. So you can tilt it back to about that angle if you really want, however you need to do it. You know, you can set this up just like this if you really wanted to as well. Set it up, and you're good to go. When you're done, of course, just magnetically stick it back to where it was with the original position, and then you can close it on hand. Now, it's got a good battery life. It's actually very durable, very sturdy, has that magnetic locking mechanism. Now, the cool part is that it comes with this book. This book is going to tell you how to Bluetooth pair it to everything. It's also going to show you guys all the function buttons and everything else with that, because you can actually do what's called multitask buttons, and you can it's like your regular keyboard, let's be honest. So it's going to tell you guys with that, of course, play, pause, media keys, and everything in between. This is a really cool little keyboard piece right here. So if you guys need a keyboard for your iPad Pro 12.9 inch, this 360 case from ESR is a great option for you. Definitely going to say, hey, check that out. Now, on top of that, guys, you may want to get a stylus pen, and yes, they actually have a digital stylus pen for you for the iPads. This is a cool magnetic wireless charging capable. Once you pop it open, you're going to be greeted with this little book. This book is going to walk you through how you use stuff. Now, once we're inside here, you're going to be greeted with, of course, this actual piece. Now, this is a cool little pin. This stylus pen is actually very nice. The nib on the front, of course, is replaceable. It does have that nib right there. The stylus pen can be used in multi-positions, of course, like a regular pen. Has their logo, has the lighting. The back piece, which is going to be your screen soft touch, this is replaceable. So yes, you can actually pop this out. It's magnetic, pops out, and it is replaceable. When you're done, put it back in there, and you're good to go. Just make sure that you put it back in the proper position. Now, this is a magnetic charger, so you can actually put this on a wireless charging piece. It'll wirelessly charge, or you can use the included cable, which, of course, is right here, and I'm going to show you guys this. When you pop this open, you're going to see a couple things. First and foremost, it does have, of course, the charging cable that comes with it. Now, this is a USB-C to USB-C charger cable. Then you're going to have the wireless charger. This is the wireless charger. Now, this wireless charger will magnetically stick to the device that you plug the cable in, and it's going to charge just like that. That's all there is to it. You can't put it on backwards. If it goes on backwards, it's not going to charge properly. It goes in one position and one position only, right? So you're going to see it fight itself. So with that, you grab the right magnetic place and charge it. It's that simple, that easy. Now, it does have, of course, button tap. So if you tap this, it's going to do a couple modes, like you guys can auto open up the page or auto click with that, auto save. It has those positionings with this. Now, of course, I'm going to put the cable back in. It's a nice stylus pen. The stylus pen's got a good battery life. You should be able to use it for a good amount of time before you need to recharge it, which is actually one of those things with it. Now, you also have another box right here. This little box, I'm going to show you guys this, comes with a couple more nibs. So it does come with a couple different nibs right here as well. It also comes with the gray backing, and that's to make it stand out. So maybe you guys don't want it to look like everybody else's, so you guys can tell whose stylus pen is whose. You just change out that color and you're good to go. But it does have it. It has a couple extra nibs, which is nice to have those nibs because they are replaceable. So we thought about it. Nice little piece, chargeable. Of course, stylus pen from ESR. Really, really nice piece right there. Decent price, too. It's actually a good price. Now, with that, of course, we're going to show you guys, I believe, the 2-pack screen protectors as well for this. The screen protectors are just literally right here. This is it. 2-pack of screen protectors, guys. It's just literally like you would expect. That's a kit to protect your screens. Now, inside this kit, though, is a package. The package you'll open up. Once you're open, you'll pop the top. Inside the top, you're going to be greeted with, of course, the user manual. You're going to be greeted with 2 of these glass protectors with this. You're also going to have 2 of the cleaning kits. Now, this bottom case is here for a reason. You're actually going to slide your tablet into this. Right here's where you'll put the camera side. You'll set your tablet into this. You'll then peel the backing off of this, and you will line this up with this, the whole slot right here. If you guys can kind of see this, it'll line with that whole slot. You pop. You'll then press and seal. You'll literally press and slide, and it's going to allow that to move all the air bubbles out. And then you peel that off, and you have your screen protector set on. That's all there is to this kit. Now, it is, of course, a hard glass design, so it's going to protect your screen rather well, and it's going to help you guys save your screens from a lot of tear issues. Now, that's a really cool idea for this. Now, of course, I'm going to put it all back, but yeah, 2-pack screen protectors for your iPads if you guys need. Now, this is, of course, again, for your Pro pads. The Juno Pro pads is what this one is. Let's put this back on like that. Now, another cool thing, I don't think it's in the carousel, though, is if you guys need it, they also have a screen protector for your stylus pens, and it is a magnetic style that'll magnetically stick to the front of your won't go in the box. Look at that. There we go. So, and it's just like you would expect, guys. It's just a glass screen protector that magnetically sticks on. So, cool little pieces, awesome little products from ESR if you guys are looking for something like that. Now, we're going to go over to VioZen. This is the VioZen Selfie Desk Light with ring stand. This is not me, so I don't actually... Let's show you guys this. Let's grab a video. Let's play a video. Right?
VioZen 3-in-1 selfie desktop stand. It's height adjustable, and the overhead 8-inch LED ring light, and it has many parts to put it together. So you see, you can put your tablet and you can spin it. You can put your phone, you can spin it. It has different light adjustments, and you can have blue light, warm light, and the height adjusts. You have controls for the light in the handset. You can read on your tablet and record on your phone and have your lit space.
So that, of course, is a great little selfie light for you if you guys need. Now, we also have a Phanteks product, and that is the V9 Slim. The Phanteks V9 Slim is a nice little robust clean. Now, this is not just a vacuum, guys. It is also a duster, so it does do dusting and vacuuming. Comes in this very cool little carrying bag right here, cinch tie carrying bag. Has all of the tools that you would expect from a vacuuming cleaning. Crevice tools, like little suction tools. It's also going to come with the charging cable. It's going to come with, of course, like the brushes and everything in between. Now, it also comes with, of course, blowers, and we're going to show you guys the blowers. Now, there are a lot of tips for this. I'm not going to pull them all out. Now, this is, of course, rechargeable, and it has a nice little debris bin. Is this shape, right? Has a HEPA filter. The HEPA filter is replaceable. Has this nice large dustbin. Now, to pop this dustbin, you'll have to hit that button, and then you'll hit that, and it'll tip out. Now, with it, it actually has a button on the bottom. You'll hold that button down. It'll then come on. Now, once you hit it on, it's going to show you guys the battery on the front. Tap it again, and it goes into max mode. turn it off, and you're good to go. Put the tools in. If you guys want the tools in, just connect them up just like that, and you're good to go with that. Or if you guys want the duster side, connect the duster side to the back end, and then it can actually blow air out and everything with this. Now, you're going to get about 30 minutes of runtime on, let's say, the max of this. We'll go into it because of the KPA and everything with this, right? So you're going to get 12,000 PA suction through this. It is a brushless motor. On max mode, you're going to get about 13 minutes of runtime. On eco mode, you're going to get about 30 minutes of runtime on a charge. It's going to take a couple hours to fully charge this device. It takes a USB-C port to charge the device. The USB-C port goes in the bottom. That's all there is to this. It's not super loud. It's actually a great amount of suction. And there's like a 15% clippable coupon on this as well. So it's a good little deal. If you guys need a little handheld vacuum like that, this is a great option right here. I'd say check that one out. You'll like that. Of course, now I'm going to try and attempt to put it all back in the bag with this. Now, next up, we got, I believe, the Eufy X10 RoboVac, if I can remember correctly, which, yes, we do. So we have the Eufy X10.
The Eufy X10 Pro Omni Robot vacuum is exceptional in its class. This is the vacuum unit. This is all-in-one station. You get 8,000 pascal pressure suction with 2 mops and 12 millimeter auto lift and surface detection. So there are the mops, and it has an auto detailing roller brush that rotates in reverse, and Pro Tangle comb flips down to loosen and remove hair. There is a scatter brush there too. And the 2 mop heads, you never have to worry about washing them because they go into the unit to be washed. And the tires are very grippy. And you see inside here is where the mops get washed and the tank auto fills. This is the freshwater tank and the wastewater tank. And this is where the debris is kept in this bag. And this is the wash cycle, and it's washing it, it gets rid of the wastewater and washes the mop heads. And it doesn't get very loud until it actually evacuates the dust from the filters. So here you see it's mopping, and it's actually mopping, and then when it gets to the carpet it will stop and it will just vacuum. So the dustbin is a 2.5 liter bag, and when the mop heads are being washed, they are dried then at a 113 degree Fahrenheit heat to prevent odors. And this is a most intelligent vacuum with many voice commands to inform you of any issue. It is also able to see and avoid objects and send you an image. There's no booping. So here's the app, and this is downloading the app. And in the app, you have every setting, every possible.
In the app, you can smart control, map out your house. You can start doing it. You can play, pause, in at home, and everything else in between. This is an amazing piece. It's got cleaning history. It can actually tell you when your utensils on the vacuum need changed out. You can change the amount of intensity of cleaning, the amount of suction, the water level, and of course, everything in between. It's a full-on interactive app. The app is also going to allow you to pick rooms, and those rooms are going to allow you to adjust those settings through the rooms, and so it knows where it's at. Let's say it's all hardwood floor. You can set it to mop literally just that whole hardwood floor and not stop mopping. And that's cool. And it'll also tell you guys notifications, how long it's done what and where, and everything in between. This is a cool little product that's going to do amazingly well for a lot of people. Now we're going to move over to another really cool little piece. This is from Ugreen. This, of course, is the Nexoid 3. The Nexoid 3 is a cool little product. This is actually the robot. This, of course, is the robot right here. It's a little robot. It looks like he's got some headphones on, right? He does, of course, have these beautiful little legs. Now, you take the legs off, and well, it's a wall plug. This little wall plug is actually a 65-watt charger. This is called the Ugreen R6. It's got 2 USB-C ports and 1 USB-A port. It's going to allow for 65 watts of charging through that single port. If you're using multi-ports, it's going to divide that power down in between the other functions, which is actually just the way it works. Now, this is actually kind of cool because it is actually a magnet. So it can magnetically stick to certain devices with that. So it does have, of course, a magnetic shoe on the backside for storage on like laptops and stuff. But let's see, where can I actually set this? I don't have nothing metal around here. Like, find something metal. Let's see if I can find something, right? I can't find anything. So, it's a magnetic shoe, so the shoe should stick to something metal. That's just the way it works, guys. It does come in 2 colorways. This, of course, black and purple. So it does come in purple. It's a great little piece since it is a quick charging, 2 USB-C ports, 1 USB-A port, 65-watt charging through a single USB-C. But if you're using all of them, it is just that. It is not a power bank, though. It's a cool little robot that's going to stand out for you guys at a very decently priced. It's like $37. This is a cool little idea. I love that little guy. And that's why he's on my desk. Now we're going to move over to some EXA products. That's right, EXA. So we're going to show you guys some EXA headsets, of course. We're going to start off with the EXA E900 Pros. Showing you guys videos because I don't have the products out, but hey, we got videos for these cool headsets.
Today we're taking a dive into, of course, the EXA headset. These are the E900
EXA,
Pros.
EXA, guys. EXA, not
guys.
EXA.
The E900 Pros. Now, it comes in 2 colorways. Actually, I think 3 colorways. I have
couple colorways. We have the Cyberpunk version right here, guys. Comes with that carrying bag, of course. It also comes with the white version, which I have the white version on top of that with this. So I do have both versions. Now, with this, of course, though, we got a great little headset that does 7.1 surround sound with it. Now, 50mm drivers, USB-C to 3.5 connectability with it on top. It has also a detachable microphone. Now, it has built-in noise cancellation for a very good background removal. Now, it's a detachable noise-canceling microphone that's going to actually clean up some of that background noise. Cyberpunk variation does have LED lighting with this. Now, you should be able to use this all day in comfort with no problem. The microphone, which you heard at the beginning of this video, is actually very decently well done. It's a great microphone that sounds pretty clear. Now, ergonomical, definitely. Padded, definitely. The colorway is an amazing variation. Use the USB connection to get that 7.1 surround suitable for gaming. Use the 3.5 for a 3D stereo style for listening. You have the different variations with that. Now, there is actually a software called the EXA Sound-Based software. The EXA Sound-Based software will allow you to adjust the 7.1 surround sound in the actual headset for you. You can actually change your kilohertz in certain areas, adjust the dBs, and pick and peak in between certain variations and angles. 2 different colorways, $55 price tag, beautiful little piece. I love this headset. EXA did a good job with these, and the 50mm drivers just stand out. It's a great little variation of this headset. So if you guys need that, right there, EXA E900s. Now we're also going to show you guys the EXA Star Engine S. This is another really nice headset right here. For some reason, it's not allowing me to play you guys the video, though. The EXA Star Engine. Right there, the EXA. That's right, EXA, not EXA, EXA. I catch myself doing that all the time. I want to say EXA and it's EXA. Now, these are, of course, 50mm drivers. They are a 3.5 connectability. It's a plug and play, right? Now, with this, has built-in noise-canceling microphone that is detachable if you guys want to. 50mm drivers have a dual chamber to produce that sound that you would expect from these. Now, it does have the EXA Voice Pure omnidirectional detachable microphone for this device. Now, it's an immersive 3D stereo sound. It's not the 7.1 that you would expect, but 3D sound. It does do well for that making of a 3D sound for you. This can work on your PS4, your PS5, your Xboxes, your Switches, and in between with this. All day comfort. Again, this is really, really padded very, very well. This headset's another good variation, of course, from them. They do a great job from these for people, and it's a price point headset. I mean, for like literally $50, you're going to get a headset that's got so much comfortability. It's crazy, right? It's just one of those things that I love. I love the EXA headsets. They do amazingly well for a lot of versions and different styles of what you need with that. Now, of course, that ain't the only pair we're going to show you guys. We're going to show you guys their top tier product at this point, right? These, of course, are their open ear conduction earbuds. Now, these are open ear style of headset. Here today, we're taking a look at, of course, the EXA open ear air conduction headphones. Now, these are, of course, a true wireless style. They have Bluetooth 5.3 connectability. Now, these are also IPX5 waterproof. Inside that box, you're going to be greeted with, of course, this very beautiful carrying case that has this nice little clip so you can connect it up to your backpacks and other devices. It has, of course, this beautiful little zipper that's going to allow you to zip it up and close it so you can carry it around. Inside, of course, is empty right now, and that's because I have everything pulled out to show you guys. But you have that nice open style to even carry your charging cable with that. And, of course, it does come with the charging cable, a USB to USB-C cable right here. Now, with that, you're going to get this beautiful open ear air conduction style headset with charging block or charging base. Now, it does take that USB-C plug to connect up, but you're good to go once it's charged. This case will actually hold 70 hours of charge time by itself. Now, you'll get about 9 hours of talk time off of the headphones, or you're going to get about 16 hours of music time of just listening to that with that. Now, that Bluetooth 5.3 connectability is going to give you guys about 90 plus feet of connection away from the device that you're connected to. Now, also, this has got some very cool stuff with it as well. It's got 4 mics. Those mics are going to be the ENC noise canceling for clear call and everything else in between. Now, of course, this has got that beautiful 16.2 millimeter dynamic drivers to produce that actual tube-based technology sound quality with this. Now, with it, of course, you're going to pull them off. Once you have it paired up, you'll pull the hook around, it'll slide over and slide onto your ear just like that. Now, I have a little bit of a problem sometimes with these to slide them on and hooking them on, but I didn't have a problem this time, which is great. With that, you guys got that microphone, and that microphone does slide up and around so you can actually adjust it to the position that you want. Once you have it on there, you should be able to wear these all day with no problem. Now, like I said, about 90 to 99 feet of connectability with that. Now, remember, though, that range is going to be, of course, if you're not through a whole bunch of walls. If you have walls through everywhere, you're going to have a little bit difference of that with this. Now, the S30s from EXA are a great option. I've actually done some music tests, listening, and everything else in between. It does beautifully well. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch over so you guys can actually hear this microphone in action. Okay, now that I have it hooked up, everything you're hearing is actually coming from this headset, which is actually quite amazingly well done. It does block out a lot of the background noise. I do have a fan going over here. I do have an ice machine on there that's actually dropping ice right about now, which you really can't hear, which is great. It does a well job. Now, listening to music, guys, it produces a great sound. Now it does do a really great sound. The microphone's just right there on point. This is a beautiful open ear style that's going to work out well for pretty much whoever and everybody out there. It is a higher price point, though, about $169, but you're getting what you pay for with this. Open ear design, the technology you need, of course, the telecom style, so you can sit and chat with everybody or work all day while still listening in throughout the office. This is going to work just beautifully well for everybody. The EXA S30 open airs. Now we're going to move over to, of course, another on-hand product. This is, of course, the Red Dragon Phizoo M995 gaming mouse. Now, this is a multi-connectability gaming mouse. Inside this box, you're going to be greeted with, of course, that mouse. Now, this mouse weighs less than 50 grams. Now, this mouse also comes with the cabling. So if you guys want to connect it up through a USB to USB-C cable, they have that cable. This is also going to be your charging cable. Now, it also has, if I can get it out, have no fingernails, guys. So getting things out. 2.4 gigahertz dongle. So you can connect it up for low latency through the dongle. Or if you really want, guys, Bluetooth connectability, this is your gaming mouse. Nice, simple little gaming mouse. When I turn it on, you guys just notice that it lights up. It's got a multi-point light that can be adjusted, of course, with that. Now, the power and the Bluetooth buttons on the side. This is so light, it's crazy. If you need a super light gaming mouse that's going to do well and actually has a readjustable software to change out what your keys and, of course, switches do, Red Dragon's got you with this one. But it's the 26,000 DPI that does great. Very high pull rate if you want as well. Built-in sensor, of course, on the bottom. You guys can put, of course, that dongle with that, of course, on the bottom. So if you guys want, add the dongle there and take it with you. If you need, of course, a sticker that I just dropped, there's a sticker as well and a user manual. This is a great little mouse. Now, it's actually telling me my mouse is paired to the actual PC. It just took over, which is funny. Great, great mouse. This is a beautiful price point for a wireless mouse that is this light. Now, I'm a stickler for a heavy mouse. Now, with that being said, this has its place most definitely. Light mouse. Beautiful 6-point buttons, of course. Multi-connection. Great, great price point. Well-rounded device. Inside the software for the Phizoo M995 mouse, you actually have some cool things like macros that you can set up. You can do multimedia function keys and everything in between. If you guys need right there, Red Dragon's got you covered with that one. And it's a really current product. Now we're going to move over to the QQH portable monitor that I believe is a...
Hey everyone, Nikita with Dragon Blogger here to show you the QQH super fantastic 1080p 15.6-inch portable monitor. This thing is absolutely fantastic and I was so excited to get to use it. This is the monitor itself. It comes with a nice little covering for it, as well as a really easy to use stand that you simply just pull out and use. Whether you want to have your monitor in landscape or portrait orientation, it supports both, which makes it absolutely fantastic. As you can see, it has different inputs on the side, such as a 3.5mm aux cable, 2 spots for USB-C, a mini HDMI, as well as the power button and a switch that you will use to control it. Now, one thing that is important to know is that the first USB-C port supports power supply and video output, but the second one only supports power supply. So that's going to be super important. It comes with different cables that you can use, such as an HDMI to mini HDMI, a USB-A to USB-C, which you will use to charge it, and then a USB-C to USB-C. This is the power block that's going to be used for the USB-A to USB-C to power it, and it supplies the right amount of power and it makes it absolutely fantastic. Now, basically, once we get everything set up the way it needs to be, it's super easy and compatible with most consoles and computers. So I'm using it here with my MacBook just as a second monitor, just to show you how seamlessly you can move stuff from one screen to another and get your multitasking done. Whatever you may need to be doing, whether it's just doing schoolwork, work for your job, or just being on a laptop browsing and checking things out. It's super easy to use and super easy to get set up, and I just love the stunning quality of it. Now, what we're going to show you guys next is basically how to use the monitor to function and change the settings basically how you want them to. It has a button on the side that I showed you earlier, which is basically the little lever switch, and you can either go up, go down, or press it. Now, when you go up or down, it's automatically going to be set to the brightness setting, which you can adjust really easily. However, if you click the button, it will bring up a menu and you can see all sorts of different options. So right here you have brightness settings, and then you have image settings, you get color temperature, OSD settings, volume settings, and then like a miscellaneous menu. Now here in the, all you have to do is press the actual button to get into the menu, press the button to choose which setting, and you can use the power button as a back button when you want. But not only does this look amazing, the audio quality is also really good. So I'm going to let you guys listen to some really cool music here.
So if you guys need a portable monitor with the speaker to do extend or mirror, right here, QQH. Now we're going to show you guys some Govee rope lights that Nikita also did.
Hey everyone, Nikita with Dragon Blogger here to show you guys something really awesome. This is the Govee neon rope lights. These are RGBIC lights that are 16.4 feet long, LED strips that I have customized under my little gaming desk here. I absolutely love how this app is set up. This is the Govee Home app, which you're going to need to use the app to its fullest extent. You can use it just straight out the box. It does have some really cool customizable features, but you get the full utility from the actual app itself. You know, you're able to choose so many different lighting options, which I'm going to cycle through a couple here and tell you. There is a control panel that I have installed under my desk next to the lights, which you can't see, but it's just there so in case I don't have the app, I can just pull up some custom settings. But here you can see that there are so many different menu options that you can choose from of just preset lights. Not only that, but the list goes on and on. So here's just one set of lists. Here's another set of different, you know, light settings that you can choose from, and they go on and on. There's even a DIY function that you can set up and customize on your own, and there's other color and music settings. The music setting is my favorite because it will strobe to the beat of whatever music is going on around with the ambient sound, which I think is really cool. So if you are looking for a really awesome comprehensive set,
if you need a beautiful light set, Govee's got you covered, and this is not their only variation and version. Now we're going to show you guys the Dream Egg.
Look at this Dream Egg
D11.
D11 white noise machine for the kids or babies of this nightlight for you. Now on the back, it does have, you are greeted with a lock mechanism to lock out the buttons so they can't mess with it, which is kind of cool. Now what I'm going to do is change the microphone so you can actually hear this device working. So you guys give me a second. Let me swap out the background noise removal for this. Okay, now that you guys should be able to hear this, if I turn this up, you'll start hearing the noise just like that. Now, if I hit this top button on the opposite side where all the sound effects are, you'll see that it changes sounds. It does get louder. Loud, listen to that. Lullabies. Now, I'm going to turn that off. It does have a timer, 30 minutes, 60 minutes, or 90-minute timer if you want to use the timer. Cool little piece with nightlight, guys, for the babies. Right there, beautiful little sound machine, of course. Now we're going to talk about the Anchorwork M650s, guys. This is a lavalier mic set that comes in this beautiful little case. This is USB-C rechargeable, and of course on this case you'll see some lighting that's going to tell you guys your battery level. Inside you're going to have two microphones and of course a receiver. This receiver is going to work in a multitude of ways. First and foremost, USB-C connectability. You can plug it into, of course, USB-C to your computers. You also have 3.5. That 3.5 is for your DSLR cameras. Now, you also have, of course, connectability with these dongle connections. You have a lightning cable and you have a USB-C dongle as well. That means you can pair it up to your phones and other devices. Now, with this, you have two microphones, two different colors. These are a disc microphone. It does have, of course, a clip on the back. That clip will allow it to clip to your shirt, or if you pop the magnetic clip off, you can do it magnetically. It does have, of course, a button on the side. That button is going to allow you to mute it. Now with it, it has built-in noise canceling that works amazingly well.
On this, you have the receiver. That receiver, of course, has that readings right there. It is also touchscreen. So if I slide to the side, you have multi-function menus where you can actually change out the decibels and other pieces. If I want to, let's say, go into recording, I can actually record, of course, as on top of that. Now, with that, I can easily say the TS1 is in the case, so I don't need to do that. But if I want to go to the opposite side, I can do the opposite side as well. Back up and come down. Now, with this, if I want to, I can go, let's see, over here. Let's grab the other menu. Right there. There's your noise canceling and, of course, your soundtrack. This set has a beautiful battery life and sound quality. This microphone I use for a lot of videos when I'm away from my PC. This is an amazing piece. This kit is well worth it. This is actually an amazing price tag. It's like $169. If you need a set like this, definitely check this one out. It's going to do well for you guys. Honestly, it's going to do really, really well. I really like that one right there. So guys, check that out. Of course, you ain't going to be disappointed with that one. Now with that, of course, we're going to hop over here. We're going to start doing this. I'm not sure what's up with that. So bear with me for a second, everyone. I want to check something real quick because I'm having a technical snafu right here. Like, for some reason, it looks like Amazon crashed. I don't know why. Can you guys see me? Is anybody still watching? Probably on the other channels and stuff. It looks like the Amazon part has actually crashed, but not sure. Could be my end though. But it's every website. Bear with me, guys. I'm checking some stuff here. That's just really weird. I mean, I could write, so that's my video's not showing. It's like froze. All right. With that, guys, we're going to move on to the next product in the carousel. This, of course, is going to be a thermal imaging camera system for everybody.
Hey everyone, and may the force be with you. Nikita with Dragon Blogger here to show you the VEVOR thermal imaging camera. Now, this is a really awesome thermal imaging camera with impressive specifications that promises a blend of cutting-edge technology and user-friendly features. I really like the fact that it comes with all of the amenities that you need, such as the carrying case, and it even comes with a 16GB micro SD card that you can use with it. Now, this is me just taking it out and just putting it on my dog, and it's really cool to see the color pattern that it uses to describe the temperatures in the area. Now, you do have 4 different color palette settings: the rainbow, iron, black hot, and white hot. Now, this is just me using it in my computer room, and as you can see, my computer is generating a lot of heat. You could also see there that the bottoms of the monitors were generating a bunch of heat compared to the top. And what I love is that the camera automatically has like a red cross point where the temperature is highest and a green cross point where the temperature is lowest, so you can kind of always gather what your range is. Now here I try to take a picture of it, but as you can see, it says no SD card. So let's just go ahead and pop in the SD card. That you can see there's a little flap at the top, and all you have to do is press it in. It clicks into place, and you just slide the cap on top. Now when you want to take it off, all you have to do is press it down again, and it springs up. And since I'm right here next to a projector, might as well check the heat on this. And so as you can see, it has a very hot spot right there, and it tells you all
right, guys, we're gonna call it a stream.
You can change it to Fahrenheit if you want to, but I just like.
So with that, of course, guys, you have a great little product, great little things. I'm going to be back at some point, guys. I'm going to end this stream. We had an issue that it's out of my control. So hopefully you guys have a great rest of your day.